I am not crazy. I am not crazy, cries Mrs. Akpabio. It is just the cabals that are after my life. If it's about me being crazy, I am not actually crazy. Can't someone hear me out? Can't someone understand me? Wow. This is when the Bible said a lone voice in the wilderness. Yes, a lone voice in the wilderness. Mrs. Akpabio happens to be a lone voice in the wilderness right now. And that is because no one seems to be listening or wanting to hear her out. Everybody just feels she is crazy or something. Everybody just feels she doesn't know what she's saying. But for God's sake, this woman knows what she is talking about. What she is talking about is that she does not understand her husband since he came back from the UK. Is this not the same problem we had when Buhari died? Is it that in Nigeria we forget so soon or we forget so easily? Because the last time I checked, it's somebody who is super close to a spouse that can readily say that this person is this person, not the other way around. Because the way we do it these days, we make it look as if the woman is having a mental issue. But trust me, this woman does not have a mental issue. No, she doesn't. She dey talk am as e dey pain am. She dey talk am as where e dey hurt am. Because whether we like am or not, she has an understanding of what exactly she wants. Yes, she knows exactly what she wants. She knows exactly what she's passing through. But people still find it very, very cumbersome or difficult to know that she knows what she's saying. Everybody just feels, okay, oh, this one way this woman they talk like this, maybe she get colo mental, maybe she get issue, maybe this, maybe that. No, it is not like that. It is not like that at all. She understands that the husband she knows, the husband she has been living with for how many years, things are not more the way they used to be. There's a way you will play with your spouse. There's a way your spouse will talk with you. There's a way your spouse will relate with you. You will know that somehow, something is not adding up. And when things begin to happen like that, in such a way that they are not adding up very well, it will now get to a point where you can't really fathom exactly what's happening. Because as far as I'm concerned right now, she has the legitimate rule or mind to say that this is it and this is not it. So it does not matter whether we believe her or not. One thing that is certain and sure is that she is having a challenge. She is having a problem and she needs help. So if she now comes out openly to tell us she needs help, are we not supposed to help her? Because the cabals are after her dear life. Because that is how they ruffled Mrs. Buhari. They ruffled Mrs. Buhari. Before you know it, Mrs. Buhari went abroad. She went to UK to stay. And guess what? When she came back, the whole story changed immediately. Yes, the whole story changed because they gave her sound warning. You know, there's a way these cabals will control and hold you in such a way that you can't even have a voice anymore. You see people who all this while have been doing gym. But suddenly, when the cabals gets hold of you, you just realize that, in fact, all those your power and everything, you just go down. Yes. You go just go down the drain. This person will just come soft like cocoyam. That is exactly the level where this woman finds herself right now. And if her family does not come to her aid, then the possibility of rescue will become more difficult than you can imagine. A woman who has been living with a husband for several years, and suddenly she does not understand what's happening again, and she's coming openly to say it, and yet we don't understand. We now begin to think she is mentally deranged, whereas she's not. She's just telling us the truth. She's just in a situation of numbness. These are some of the issues we are talking about. This woman has suffered, and even in her suffering, she still has the mind, she still has the strength to come and tell us that, see, oh, this thing you people are seeing like this, it is not how it is. So that this person that you people are saying is my husband is not my husband. Yes, this guy is not my husband. And what are they doing? They now begin to tag her being crazy, because that is the only way they can silence her. Once you just tell somebody now that, see, this thing you're doing, you're crazy, automatically the person will not have any right mind frame to think again. It's not possible. So instead of a person to think, the person will just become adamant and will not have a perception of some serious issues that could change how things are and how things will get. So my people, Akpabio's wife needs help, and she has been crying for help, but no one seems to understand and wants to come to her aid. It is time the elders and the people who matter come out and speak with one voice, so that help can actually come her way. Because this is the only way and only time justice could be served. If we continue to allow her in these difficult times to stay alone, then even posterity will not forgive us. We should not abandon this woman, because she actually needs help, especially with all these dangerous cabals who always wants to suck away the glory of people. And when they continually suck the glory of people, they will begin to suppress them, put them down, and make them not to function as they should. But all the same, the God in heaven will vindicate this woman and make her to smile again. Because one thing is certain, one thing is sure, victory will be hers.